My third story is about death. When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart.
Yan, ang ganda-ganda ng message na yun na sinabi ni Steve Jobs na actually pasok na pasok dun sa topic natin for tonight. Good evening, my name is Matt and this is another episode of It's a Yes. So for tonight on It's a Yes, it's still anchored on our financial roadmap, which are the last two stages, yung wealth preservation and wealth continuity. And remember, our objective with that is life with legacy. And of course, kasama pa rin natin ang ating mga ka-life linkers. Of course, we have Attorney Marichufu. Attorney, maayong gabi.
Yes, maayong gabi, Matt. Maayong gabi sa tanan, no? Good evening to everyone.
Alright, maayong gabi. And of course, we have Bing. Bing, maayong gabi.
Mayong gabi, Sir Matt, mayong gabi, attorney, o mayong gabi kanatong tanan na naminaw sa SCS.
Okay, so ang topic for tonight is actually estate planning or legacy planning. Actually, palagi na natin yung pinag-uusapan. I think for the last 3 episodes na pag-usapan na natin ang estate planning. Now, for tonight, i-expound pa natin yan. Anong importance ng legacy planning or estate planning dun sa financial roadmap. First of all, we need to define ano ba talaga tong estate planning na to, ano yung benefits niya, at ano yung mga ano yung mga barriers bakit hindi nagpaplano yung mga tao, at probably siguro may mga questions din yung ating mga kasamahan, no, na mga ka-life linkers. So first of all, ano ba itong estate planning na to? It is actually defined ng estate planning is a systematic process of arranging and rearranging a person's properties, be it personal or real, to accomplish the goals and objectives that he has set for himself and his family during a lifetime or his lifetime even after death. So yun, parang sinabi nga, during his lifetime and even after death. So attorney, kumbaga parang di naman pinag-uusapan, kailangan ba pag-usapan talaga ang death bago mag-start ng estate planning?
Hindi naman kasi sa akin yung common misconception ng tao, no, is that estate planning is, planning because you're about to die or you're nearing death, no. So I actually like your definition, Matt, no, kung kasi yung definition na pinakita mo, I actually like it because it emphasizes there na it's not actually planning to be affected after death, no, but it's actually planning for your life, no, and after no, when you die. So para sa akin, it's a lifelong exercise, no, or planning exercise. So going back to your question, yung financial roadmap na pinakikita natin at the start, no, at the onset ng journey, it should be anchored on estate planning, or I prefer to call it legacy planning, no, kasi yung iba nga kung sinasabi nating estate planning, iniisip ka agad nila, wala naman akong estate, ay okay naman yung estate tax ko, So yun kaagad yung association nila. So para sa akin, estate planning is at the onset of financial planning. The exercise already started there, no? Yung estate or legacy planning. Kasi bakit ka naman mag-recreate? Bakit ka magma-maximize? Bakit ka magpro-protect? Bakit ka magpre-preserve? At bakit mo ito kailangan i-continue despite our mortality, kasi wala naman sa atin na immortal, simply because we want to build a legacy, because we will not be here forever. So, in a nutshell, yun yung concept ko ng estate, or as I said, I prefer to call it legacy planning.
Ayan, maganda yung mga nabanggit mo, attorney, no? Actually nga, no, kung maraming yung terms, whether it's estate planning or legacy planning, ang pinaka-highlight talaga niya, not necessarily death, di ba? Of course, lahat naman tayo mamamatay, kumbaga. Pero ano ba naman yung at an onset, pinaplano na rin natin. Di ba nga yung pag sinabi natin yung financial roadmap natin, yung from the wealth creation stage up to wealth continuity stage, it's a long journey, kumbaga, as much as possible, pinaplano na natin. Ito yung mga last two stages ng financial roadmap natin. No? Kumbaga, parang as much as possible, ayaw natin na biglang magwawalang parang bula ang lahat ng mga bagay na accumulate natin all throughout, na maximize, no? So as much as possible, with the help of financial advisor, na alam mo yon, ma-manage siya and then ma-transfer mo siya dun sa mga intended recipients nung estate planning na to, no? Kasi attorney, ano ba yung main objectives? Bakit kailangan nating planuhin itong mga bagay na to?
Although sa akin, no, as a legacy planning practitioner, no, actually, I've been practicing na for, more than a decade, but just not to parang emphasize na talagang ang tagal-tagal ko na nag-practice, but just to share with you na in my early years of practice, parang I really thought that estate planning is, para sa naiwan, magpaplano tayo para sa naiwan, para maka-minimize ng tax. But that's why now, no, I prefer to call it legacy planning, because I see the essence of the exercise of the planning. It actually gives meaning to our life. Kasi ang focus kasi dito yung legacy mo, yung maiiwan mo. Kasi yun yung nagbibigay meaning ng buhay mo 'di ba? So, yan yung very purpose nito, to build and leave a legacy. And number one is also to preserve the assets during your lifetime, and to make it to continue, kaya may wealth continuity, parang to sustain it after your lifetime or after your death. Kasi nabigay mo na nga sa next generation. So there is a concept of intergenerational responsibility para talaga pang-alagaan to. So having said that, aside from its main purpose is to protect the estate owner and realize his legacy, ang byproduct niyan, ang byproduct actually niyan is intergenerational responsibility Yung sumusunod, nagiging responsible sila in taking care of it also, kasi may next generation na papasahan din nila. It's not for them to squander, no? Or to waste it. So yan yung mga effect ng legacy planning.
Yan. Parang yung sinabi na kung hindi mo ipaplano, kumbaga sinabi kanina ni Steve Jobs, 'di ba? Na lahat ng mga expectations mo, lahat ng pride, lahat ng fear, embarrassment, lahat ng mga failure mo, mawawala ito if you kapag andyan na yung death. And living what is truly more important to you at the end of the day, no? Tulad nga nung sinabi ng isang quote, the purpose of our lives is to add value to the people of this generation, and that to those who follow. Kumbaga, yan din yung sinabi mong intergenerational responsibility. Kasi, alam mo, attorney, kasi kapag talagang yan hindi na plano, ang mangyayari lang yan pagka hindi nila alam nila yung responsibility, ang tendency talagang ipagbenta eh. Paano kung hindi yan talaga yung intended wish nung intent ng estate owner, diba? Ano yung desire niya? So pagka halimbawa na-transfer yan without any plan at all, di syempre parang it will be divided equally amongst the heirs, no? Tapos paano kung walang yun nga, walang responsibilidad. So baka mamaya pagbenta na lang bigla kasi hindi naman sila interesado in the first place. Bing, baka may katanungan ka dyan.
Yes, na may tanong ako kay attorney, no? Attorney, as a Rocky, ano ba ang mga barriers sa karamihan na hindi nag-estate planning?
Oh, well, for me, the first barrier is that lack of knowledge about the importance of estate planning. Hindi natin nakikita yung importansya. It's like, para sa akin, the legacy planning starts with a good financial planning. Isa financial planning pa lang, may problema na tayo eh. Wala ring konti din lang nagpaplano about their finances eh. Diba? So, nakikita natin sa medyo may tayo sa connection, no? Parang may ingay. So, anyway, yun, that's the biggest barrier, yung lack of knowledge, kasi pag lack of knowledge about estate planning, di natin nakikita kung gaano ito ka-importante. Para sa akin, legacy planning starts with a sound, good financial planning, anchored on your purpose. Anong purpose mo? Legacy, to build a legacy. So sa financial planning na lang, di ba? Ang daming financial advisors like tayo, we're financial advisors. Sometimes we're actually disappointed and frustrated that many people don't get it, no? Ang daming hindi nakakakita gaano ka-importante magplano, no? Financial and legacy planning is important and it's for everyone. Hindi siya pang mayaman lang. But as I said, that's actually that's actually the barrier, no? Yung information dissemination, the appreciation of its importance. Kaya I really appreciate my clients who have been with me for more than 10 years. We have been doing legacy planning, of course, together na yung financial planning. Kasi makikita mo yung responsibility na to take care of it for the next generations, not just for them. No, so nakikita mo ba yung talagang living for others na hindi na yung living for myself. Kasi kung living for myself, hanggang lang tayo, maximization. Kumbaga yung sa financial roadmap natin, hanggang payaman lang tayo or mag-accumulate. But what's really the purpose behind it, no? Or what's really the purpose for doing it? So, yun yung maiisip ko na barrier. Kasi, yun yung i-emphasize ko eh. Kasi pag hindi mo kasi ma-appreciate yan, wala na eh. Hindi makakaumpisa. So, it's really the mindset, no? Appreciating its value para wala nang barrier, no?
At saka, yun nga na-mention mo na itong estate planning, di naman ito para sa mga mayayaman lang. Yes, primarily those who have estate. Lahat naman tayo may mga estate, no? But we can actually create an estate if we really wanted to, di ba? So marami namang mga tools na pwedeng kapag nawala tayo, talagang malaking magiging tulong dun sa ating mga maiiwan sa buhay. At saka alam mo yun, attorney, isa pa rin dun sa mga lack of barriers, sa mga barriers din na natanong nga din ni Bing a while ago is that dinidelay nila kasi nga ang feeling nila, unang-una mga bata pa sila, wala silang sakit, so konti pa lang yung assets nila, so lagi nilang dinidelay, pinoprocrastinate nila hanggang sa na-realize nila na as early as possible, dapat gawin na nila ito. Kasi kung tatanungin tayo kung kailan ito the best thing to do, right? To do it is now. Kasi nga, kung sinasabi lang wala naman silang estate, ano namang ipaplan ko. Pero
Kaya nga,
pwede
kaya,
estate.
kaya nga maganda yung pinakita mo kanina na video kay Steve Jobs kasi, you know, parang consider every day as if it's your last day para talaga magagawan mo ng plano yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo, 'di ba? Magagawan mo ng plano kasi isipin mo parang wala ka na bukas, 'di ba? So for me, estate planning or legacy planning is actually giving meaning to our journey here, to our life. Kasi at the end of the day, para saan ba itong ginagawa natin, 'di ba? Kaya nga, importante din yung succession. Kaya yung mga sa clients ko, as early as 25 years old, they started their own financial planning. Anchored na talaga on legacy planning para alam kung saan papunta na. Hindi lang to para pondo or pa-accumulate ng mga assets, but saan tayo papunta? Diba? So, yan yung magandang, kaya combination talaga yan, financial and legacy planning.
Alright. Bing, nasagot ba yung question mo?
Yes, thank you, attorney. Klarong-klaro yun eh.
May nabasa din nga ako Sabi nga ni Rick Warren 'di ba? Rick Warren, author of yung Purpose-Driven Life, 'di ba? Sabi nga niya, you don't just pass parang hindi mo lang pinapa-inherit yung valuables mo. Valuables meaning the material wealth, but also the values. Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, magkasama yan, intergenerational responsibility ang parang product or fruit nitong legacy planning. Pag-take care, pagiging responsible steward, nitong bagay na ito na makaka-benefit pa the future generations.
Oo. Ang ganda nung sinabi mo, attorney, na parang sinabi din niya ni Robert Kiyosaki na hindi nga importante it's not how much money you make, pero how much money you keep and how hard it works for you and how many generations you keep it for. Diba?
Yes.
Yun din it will all boils down to the fact na gaano mo kamahal yung pamilya mo. Napakaraming akala ng mga tao pag sinabing estate planning, ang pinakapapasok sa utak nila yung testamentary will. Ganun agad. Pero we, di ba, as an estate planner, we don't normally recommend na agad ng will. Kasi
costly nga yung will dumadaan pa yan sa court So it's not that easy kasi nga yung mga clients ko, I've been with them doing estate planning for more than 10 years. So what does it mean? It's actually a journey. Kasabay ka naki-journey sa client mo kasi it's about their wishes, their preferences, their desires to realize their legacy. Kaya hindi siya one-time deal. It's a lifelong journey. So may kasama ka sa journey mo pag-build ng legacy.
Okay, Bing, meron ka pang gustong i-add or itanong?
Yes, for the effects of lack of estate planning, attorney, ano naman yung mga i-consider natin?
Ayun, yung effects ng lack of estate planning, nakakita natin, biglang namatay yung isang tao, tapos he did not put, his affairs in order, so biglang namatay, hindi prepare yung naiwan. So kung malaki yung business, yung naiwan hindi prepare mag-manage. Kung malaki naman yung estate maiwan, parang na-overwhelm sila kasi bigla-bigla. Kung wala namang naiwan, masama din kasi 'di ba bigla silang magkakandara pa, 'di ba? So lack of planning, ang laki ng effects, adverse effects, yung naiiwan ang mahihirapan, whether may binigay kang malaki tapos hindi in order, mag-aaway-away. Pag wala ka namang iniwan, ganun din, may problema din kasi baka nag-iwan ng malaking utang or 'di ba? So it's really parang it's really, now I'm really emotional about it and passionate now that I'm really seeing the adverse effects in my more than 10 years of practice. Maano ka talaga magiging passionate ka kasi it's about helping families really put their estate in order, not just about their material wealth, but really the yung harmony, no, harmony between and among family members. Kaya nga sabi ko nga kanina, it's beyond the valuables, yung value ng family, no, yung values ng family. So, yon, mag-aaway-away yung heirs, kahit malaki yan or maliit yan, pinag-aawayan kasi nga hindi ready eh. 'Di ba? Overwhelming. So, yun talaga ang ano. Tapos, kung may properties dahil nag-aaway, hindi na ma-maximize yung use ng property kasi paano siya ma-develop? Nag-aaway-away. 'Di ba? Kung wala naman tayong property pinag-usapan, baka iniwan utang. So, nag-aaway-away din kasi sino magbabayad. So, ang dami. Pag marami ka namang property, hindi mo minamanage saan pang bayad ng tax. So, ang dami talagang bad effects, no, pag walang estate planning or legacy planning.
Ayan.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, Attorney.
Isang magandang usapan about estate planning. Para sa akin, no, talaga, it's really not a joke. As early as now, you really have to make a plan. Huwag niyo ikakahiya, huwag niyo ikakatakot. Kasi yung ibang ginagawa, pinopospone kasi nga ang feeling nila, wala naman silang estate. Unang-una, ang mga financial advisors sa Pilipinas ay libre at talagang very much willing to help you. Hindi naman talaga sila nagbebenta ng kanilang mga produkto. Kumbaga, nagpapakita sila sa inyo ng mga possible means kung paano makakatulong in a way. Of course, number one is really yung objective natin is ano ba talaga yung intent or desire ng estate owner. Pangalawa na yung mga cost like yung mga probate cost later or yung mga taxation. Kasi nga ngayon, bumaba na yung mga taxes. Pero talaga yung hirap, alam mo yun, tsaka yung mga bagay na pwedeng gawin. So it's really...
Kaya nga minsan nga matatawa ako eh. But it shows that there's really the lack of understanding its importance. No? Kasi minsan nga matatawa ako, iba, ba't ako mag-estate planning or legacy planning? Wala naman akong estate. Kaya ka nga dapat kailangan mag-planning eh para you can create kasi wala ka pa.
Correct.
Diba? Alam naman
kung wala kang estate, mag-create tayo ng estate para sa iyo. Hanggang saan lang ang question hanggang saan lang ba yung pagmamahal mo sa mga mahal mo sa buhay hangga't buhay ka lang ba? Parang gano'n.
Yes. Hindi. At saka parang gano'n na lang hanggang yun na lang para i-reason mo wala kang estate. Hanggang kailan mo siya magiging reason? 'Di ba? So the more you need to plan kasi sabihin mo wala kang estate. They start from creation, tapos talk with your competent and trusted financial and legacy planning advisor.
Yan ang pinaka para maiwasan yung mga away-away, para maiwasan ang pagkawala ng mga properties, di ba? Or yung mga assets na pinaghirapan mo all throughout. You really have to talk to a competent and with character na financial advisor who will really help you all throughout your journey. Again,
may misconception, di ba may misconception pa, sasabihin ng iba, ay ayoko nang mag-planning kasi ayoko naman ng marami, mag-aaway-away din lang yung maiiwan. Mag-aaway din naman yun kung kulang eh. So it's really, kahit konti o malaki, mag-aaway din yan pag hindi mo pinaplano ng smooth transition. We're not guaranteeing na with the legacy planning walang away, but somehow it can be minimized, no? Kasi may mga mechanisms in place. That's what actually we're saying.
Lahat naman tayo may mga pangarap sa buhay. Never naman nating pinangarap na yung mga anak natin or yung mga kamag-anak natin or mga mahal natin sa buhay maghihirap habang nawawala na tayo dito sa mundo, di ba? So,
yeah. So at the end of the day, it's an purpose. It's a yes. Living life with a purpose. That's correct. Definitely a yes.
Remember that you are going to die in the best way, to avoid the trap of thinking that you have something to lose, and you are already naked and there's no reason for you to follow your heart.
Yes. Follow your heart. So, maganda yan. Follow your heart. So at the end of the day, legacy planning is about love for your family and for the people you will leave behind. So it's about
Right.
love.
All right. So, Bing, last words for tonight.
Yes, it's a yes. Legacy should have come from the heart. A journey with the family should be the best one.
Maganda yan. Come from the
Oh,
heart.
di ba?
Yeah.
Oo. Follow
So,
your
yeah.
heart. And, no, hanggang ano nga hanggang as much as possible plan and of course love. Ipakita natin kung gaano talaga natin kamahal yung ano and by doing that alam natin na hindi sila magkakaroon ng mga problema later on. Attorney.
Yeah, definitely. It's a yes, no? You have to start embracing estate and legacy planning, embracing this solution, no? This solution to, to things happening around us, lack of financial and legacy planning in Filipino families. So start embracing solutions, elevate our standards, so we can have the success that we really want for our family. No, so again, it's not just about our wealth, our money, but it's actually our love for ourselves and for our family.
Alright, so with that, maraming salamat sa ating mga ka-life linkers na sumubaybay ngayong buwan na to, no? Nag-start 'yan mula dun sa wealth creation and wealth protection stages, of course with our protection tools, and then a week after yung ating wealth accumulation and wealth maximization stages, yan yung ating mga investment tools. And then this time, of course, is yung ating legacy planning din. No? Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. And of course, I hope that you have learned something new again this week. And I hope you share it with your friends na alam natin na walang Pinoy na maghihirap at na hopefully makatulong din from time to time. And with that, this is Matt and maraming salamat Attorney and Bing, and I hope to see you again next week here on It's a Yes. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.